Okay, بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Let me just adjust my volume. Okay, good. So today we're looking at another story, inshallah. It's a bit of a long one, longer than the other one, so I'm gonna do things differently today. I won't read the whole thing and then go back and read it because that would take too much time. So we're just gonna do it once. I'm gonna read it as we figure things out, inshallah. Okay. So the story is called ثوب الأذكياء. ثوب الأذكياء. ثوب means cloth or garment. So ثوب, cloth, الأذكياء, smart people or intelligent people. So the cloth for intelligent people or of intelligent people because it's مضاف مضاف إليه. So the cloth of intelligent people. That's what we're going to look at today. Yeah, the picture can give you some ideas of what, so that maybe the story can come together later on. All right, let's get into it. So في قديم الزمان, we've talked about this several times. Basically, once upon a time. في قديم الزمان عاش ملك يحب الثياب كثيرا. عاش, to live. So once upon a time lived a king. عاش, عاش to live. ملك, a king. So a king lived. يحب الثياب كثيرا. He loves clothes very much. يحب is a فعل. So what does he love? الثياب answers the question what. So يحب الثياب, he loves clothes. كثيرا, very much. فترك كل أمور الحكم لوزرائه. فترك, he left, فعل ماضي. He left what? كل أمور الحكم. Again, this is the مفعول به and it's a chain إضافة. So you can see كل أمور الحكم. Chain إضافة there. So he left all the matters of governance لوزرائه. His ministers. وزير, وزراء. وزرائه, ministers. So he left the matters of governance to his ministers. واهتم بالثياب. And he just focused and he made, put importance to clothes. So he just focused on clothes, basically. Left governance and he followed his passion of clothes. Okay? وفي يوم من الأيام, we've also talked about this structure. So one day, you can say, جاء نساجان إلى مملكته. جاء النساجان. You can see the alif. This means that this is dual. And because it's alif, Muslimani, like the Muslimani part, so this is rafa. And because this is rafa, then we know this is the outside dua of ja'a. So Nassajani came. Who are Nassajani? Weavers. So two weavers, those people back in the old days who used to like weave, put strings to, what are they called? Yarn and strings, and then they put them together, it becomes a fabric. So yeah, Nassajani, weavers. So two weavers came to his kingdom, مملكته, his kingdom. قال النساجان للناس إنهما يستطيعان أن يصنعا ثوبا. So قال النساجان, again you can see the alif, مسلماني. So the two weavers said للناس, to the people, إنهما, that they are يستطيعان, they are capable or they can. يستطيعان, again you can see it goes back to the نساجاني. أن يصنعا ثوبا, they are capable of making or to make ثوبا, a garment. نسيجه جميل وممتاز. Its fabric, okay, or its cloth, جميل وممتاز, is very beautiful and excellent. ونقوشه رائعة جدا. And its designs, its drawings, its embellishments, whatever they're going to put on the fabric, the designs they're going to make on the fabric. ونقوشه رائعة جدا, wonderful, very marvelous designs. ونسيج الثوب سحري. And the fabric of the cloth or the garment, سحري, is magical. فلا يرى الثوب إلا الحكيم الذكي. Therefore, no one will see it, no one will see the cloth except the wise and the intelligent person. So that's why it's called ثوب الأذكياء, the cloth of the smart people, because only the smart people are going to be able to see this cloth. That's what they said. Okay. سمع الملك هذا الخبر. The king heard about this news, about this information. ففرح كثيرا. He became so happy. وأراد الملك أن يلبس ثوب الحكماء والأذكياء. So the king wanted, أراد to want, so the king wanted أن يلبس, to wear, لبس يلبس, to wear, to put on, ثوب الحكماء, the cloth of the wise, والأذكياء, and the intelligent people. أرسل الملك حارسا يبحث عن النساجين. أرسل, to send, like رسول. أرسل الله رسولا, Allah sends a messenger. So أرسل الملك, the king sent, حارسا, a guard, يبحث عن, to look for. So he sent a guard to look for the two weavers, النساجين. وعندما وصل النساجان إلى القصر, and when the two weavers, again you can see the alif, so that means they're the dua. So عندما, when, وصل النساجان, the two weavers reached the what is it called? The castle, القصر. طلب الملك منهما أن يصنعا له ثوبا. The king asked, الملك, we can see the رفع. So the king asked, طلب منهما, from them, أن يصنعا له ثوبا, to make for him, له ثوبا, to make what? A garment. Okay, so this is the مفعول به. من أحسن الأقمشة, from the best garments, from the best clothes, from the best, outfits, you can say. فرح النساجان كثيرا. The two weavers were very excited, they were very happy. وطلب مالا كثيرا, and they demanded a lot of money. لأن النسيج السحرية غال جدا, because making a magical garment was very expensive. لم يهتم الملك بالمال. The king did not care. لم يهتم الملك, the king did not care about money. He's a king, he has money. فدفع أكثر مما طلبا. So he spent more than what they asked. He basically gave them more than what they asked. أخذ النساجان المال وذهبا إلى منزلهما. The two weavers took the money, المال, you can see مفعول به, took the money, وذهبا, and they both went إلى منزلهما, to their house. وبعد أن وصل, and after they reached, ضحكا كثيرا. They laughed so hard. سخر النساجان من الملك. They made fun of, سخر, to make fun of, you can say. So the two weavers made fun of the king, لأنه صدقهما, because they believed, because the king, لأنه صدقهما, the king believed them. So the king believed that there was such a thing as a magical cloth or fabric. قال الأول, so the first weaver said, هل رأيت رجلا أحوق مثل هذا الملك? Have you seen such a stupid guy more than this king? Like, what a stupid guy. What a foolish guy. Yeah? What a silly, dumb guy. أجاب الثاني, the second answered, لا يا صاحبي, no way. I haven't seen anyone like this. Like, no, my friend. لكننا سنحصل على مال كثير جدا. But we're going to get a lot of money from this guy. سنحصل, we will get, على مال كثير جدا. We will get a lot of money. ضحك الأول وقال, the first one laughed and said, إذا كان هناك ثوب لا يراه إلا الأذكياء. إذا كان, if there ever was, هنالك, if there ever was, ثوب, a cloth, لا يراه إلا الأذكياء, no one sees it except the intelligent guys. فهذا الملك لن يراه أبدا. Then no way this king is ever going to see it. إنه غبي جدا. He is certainly very stupid. He is so dumb. Okay? So that's what they were saying to each other. لعب النساجان الشطرنج مدة طويلة. لعب to play. النساجان, so the two weavers played الشطرنج, a game of chess. Okay? Chess is called الشطرنج in Arabic. مدة طويلة. So they played a game of chess for a very long time. وبعد أيام, and after a couple of days, سمعا شخصا يطرق بابهما. They heard, سمعا, both of them heard, شخصا, a person, يطرق بابهما, knocking at their door. وحينما فتح الباب, when they opened the door, حينما means when. Okay? فتح الباب, when they opened the door, رأيا شيخا طويلا. They saw a tall old man. So شيخا is an old man. طويلا, tall. له لحية كثيفة, with a very thick beard. The لحية is a beard. وثياب جميلة, and beautiful clothes. وكان خلف الشيخ 3 عساكر, and behind, خلف الشيخ مضاف مضاف إليه, behind the sheikh there were 3 guards. قال الشيخ, the old man said, مرحبا, hello, أنا الوزير الأول. I am the first minister. لقد أرسلني الملك إليكما. The king has sent me to both of you. أراد الملك أن يسأل عن الثوب الذي لا يراه إلا الحكماء. أراد الملك, the king wanted, أن يسأل, to ask, عن الثوب, about the cloth, الذي, this will be the صفة of the cloth, الذي لا يراه إلا الحكماء, the one which only the intelligent people, which no one sees, الذي لا يراه, which no one sees except the intelligent people. Okay? Or the intelligent ones. هل صنعتماه من نسيج ممتاز? Have you made it from a beautiful fabric, an excellent fabric? الملك يريد أن تكون نقوشه جميلة. The king wants that its designs are beautiful. The king wants the designs to be beautiful. ابتسم النساجان ورحبا بالوزير. The two weavers smiled and welcomed the minister. رحبا from مرحبا, same root letters, so رحبا to welcome. Okay, so the two weavers welcomed the minister. قال النساج الأول, the first weaver said, لا تقلق يا سيدي, سوف ترى الثوب الآن. Don't worry, my master, you're going to see the cloth right now. طلب النساج الأول من النساج الثاني أن يحضره. So the first weaver asked, طلب, requested, the second from من النساج الثاني, he requested the second weaver أن يحضره, to bring it, to present it, to bring it forth. ذهب النساج الثاني, so the second weaver went إلى غرفة أخرى, to another room, غرفة, room, so he went to another room, ثم عاد, then he came back. كان النساج يمد ذراعيه أمامه, لكن الوزير لم يرى شيئا. كان النساج, the weaver, was يمد ذراعيه, was extending his hands, his arms, أمامه, in front of him, لكن الوزير, but the minister, لم يرى شيئا, he did not see a thing. أسرع النساج الأول إلى صاحبه, the first weaver rushed, أسرع, to hasten, to rush, to his friend, ومد يديه كي يحمل الثوب, and he also extended his arms in order to receive the cloth, in order to carry the cloth. قال النساج الأول, the first weaver said, هل ترى يا سيدي ما أجمل هذا النسيج? Do you see, my master? How beautiful, how excellent is this fabric? How beautiful is this fabric? قال النساج الثاني, the second weaver said, إن لونه أجمل, its color is so beautiful. هل ترى هذه الألوان هنا يا سيدي? Do you see these colors over here, my master? Do you see them over here? قال النساج الأول, The first weaver said وهو يرفع يده while he was raising his hand, انظر هنا يا سيدي, look here my master. هل ترى هذه النقوش الجميلة? Do you see these beautiful designs? هل عجبتك? Have they impressed you? Do you like them? كان الوزير مستغربا. The minister was perplexed. He was confused. What? Like, لم يرى الوزير شيئا. He did not see anything. ويلمس النسيج. And he did not touch the fabric. ولم يرى ألوانا ولا نقوشا. And he did not see any colors or any designs. لم يعرف الوزير الشيخ هل السبب عيناه أم عقله. The old minister did not know whether the reason was his eyes or his mind. سأل الوزير الشيخ نفسه وهو ينظر إلى النساجين. The old minister asked himself وهو ينظر إلى النساجين while he was looking at the two weavers. هل أنا غبي? Am I stupid? خاف الوزير أن يعرف أحد أنه غبي. The minister was worried, was afraid nobody, if anybody finds out that he was stupid. He was worried that يعرف أحد, that somebody would find out, or somebody finds out he is stupid or he is dumb. خاف الوزير أن يطرده الملك. He was afraid, the minister was afraid that the king would fire him or chase him away. قال الوزير لنفسه. The minister said to himself, إذا عرف الوزير الثاني أنني غبي, if the second minister finds out that I am stupid, ولم أرى الثوب, and I did not see the cloth, فسوف يسخر مني, then he is going to make fun of me. قال الوزير الشيخ. The old minister said, نعم, yes, إنه ثوب جميل جدا. Oh, it's such a beautiful fabric, such a beautiful cloth. ألوانه جميلة جدا. Its colors are so beautiful. والنقوش جميلة أيضا. And the designs, oh, the designs are so beautiful too. متى ينتهي الثوب? When is it going to be finished? أجاب النساج الأول. The first weaver said, إنه عمل طويل ومتعب جدا. It is such a long and tiresome job. انظر إلى هذا العصفور هنا. Look at this tiny little bird over here. وهذه الورود and these roses. نريد أن نصنع مثلها هنا أيضا. We want to create them. We want to create like them over here as well. So they want to replicate the fake birds and roses. هل أعجبك هذا العصفور يا سيدي? Has this little bird impressed you? Do you like this little bird over here, my master? قال الوزير لنفسه. The minister said to himself, إنني غبي حقا. I am so stupid. Oh my God, I am so stupid. ثم قال للنساجين. Then he said to the two ministers, نعم, yes, أعجبني هذا الطائر. This little bird has really impressed me. I really like it a lot. إنها رسوم جميلة. It's such a beautiful picture. سوف يحب الملك هذا الثوب. The king is really going to love it. قال النساج الثاني. The second weaver said, المس النسيج يا سيدي. Go and touch it. Feel the fabric, my master. اقترب الوزير الشيخ من النساجين. The old minister approached or came near the two weavers. وضع الوزير يده ولم يلمس شيئا. He placed his hand and he didn't feel anything. قال الوزير, the minister said, يا الله, إنه نسيج رائع جدا. Oh, what a beautiful fabric. Such a beautiful fabric. لم ألمس نسيجا مثل هذا أبدا. I have never touched a fabric like this one before. Such a beautiful fabric. قال النساج الأول. The first weaver said, لقد تعبنا كثيرا. We are now tired. We are tired already. We're tired a lot. اطلب من الملك يا سيدي أن يرسل إلينا بعض المال. اطلب, ask, it's a command. اطلب من الملك, request the king يا سيدي, our master, أن يرسل إلينا بعضا من المال. to send us some more money. Okay? لم يكفي المال السابق أبدا. لم يكفي, it wasn't sufficient, so the previous money was not sufficient at all. قال الوزير نعم يحتاج هذا النسيج وهذه الألوان وهذا النقوش إلى كثير من المال. Of course, نعم يحتاج هذا النسيج, this fabric and these colors and these designs, it needs a lot of money, كثير من المال. سوف أخبر الملك, I will inform the king. عاد الوزير الشيخ إلى قصر الملك. The old minister returned to the castle of the king وأخبره عن جمال النسيج والنقوش والألوان, and he told him, informed him about the beauty of the fabric and the beauty of the designs and the beauty of the colors. ثم أخبره عن حاجة النساجين إلى المال. Then he informed him of the need or the requirement of the two weavers for money. Okay. وبعد أيام, and after some days, طلب الملك الوزير الثاني وأعطاه مالا. The king requested the second minister now, and he gave him some money. وقال, then he said, خذ هذا المال إلى النساجين. Take this money to the two weavers. انظر الثوب السحري, and take a look at the secret or the magical cloth. أخبرني الوزير الأول أنه جميل جدا. The first minister told me that it was very beautiful. ذهب الوزير إلى منزل النساجين. The minister went to the house of the two weavers فوجدهما مشغولين. He found them very busy. كان النساجان يعملان على آلتهما. The two weavers, they were working on their machine. So you know weavers, they have this weaving machine. So they were working on the weaving machine. لكن الوزير الثاني لم يرى خيوطا. لم يرى خيوطا. But the minister, the second minister, did not see a single thread. There was not a single thread on this thing. سأل الوزير الثاني نفسه. The second minister asked himself, هل أنا غبي? Am I stupid? Somebody has their camera on. So the second minister asked himself, هل أنا غبي? Am I stupid? هل الوزير الأول أذكى مني? Is the first minister, هل الوزير الأول, is the first minister أذكى مني? Smarter than me? إن النسيج موجود لكني لا أراه. The fabric is present, fabric is there, but I can't see it. لقد رآه الوزير الأول. The first minister saw it. هذا دليل غبائي. This is the evidence of my stupidity. سوف يعلم الناس أن الوزير الأول رأى النسيج وأنا لم أرى شيئا. The people would know, يعلم الناس, the people would know أن الوزير الأول, that the first minister رأى النسيج, saw the fabric, وأنا لم أرى شيئا, and I did not see anything. سوف يسخر الناس مني. The people are going to make fun of me. قال الوزير الثاني للنساجين. So the second minister said to the two weavers, إنه نسيج جميل. Oh, it is such a beautiful fabric. قال النساج الأول. The first weaver said, هل أعجبك يا سيدي? Did you like it, my master? Has it impressed you? No problem, Khalif. هل أعجبتك هذه الزهرة هنا? Do you like this rose over here? Has this rose impressed you over here? هل هذا الطائر جميل مثل هذا? Is this bird more as beautiful as this one? قال الوزير الثاني نعم نعم, of course, إنه جميل جدا. Oh, it's so beautiful. خاف الوزير أن يعرف النساجان أنه لا يرى شيئا. The minister was afraid أن يعرف النساجان, that the two weavers would know he doesn't see anything. فترك المال وغادر مسرعا. He left the money and he left in a hurry. وعندما عاد إلى القصر أخبر الملكة, and when he reached the castle, he informed the king أنه لم يرى ثوبا مثل الذي يصنعه النساجان, that he has never seen a cloth more beautiful than the one the two weavers were making. سمع سكان المملكة خبر الثوب الذي لا يراه إلا الأذكياء. سمع السكان, so سكان, the dua, the people of the kingdom, سكان المملكة, so سكن to settle, سكان, the one settling, so the settlers, if you will. So the settlers of the kingdom, or the people of the kingdom, they had the information about the thobe, or the garment, that no one sees except the intelligent ones. وكان بعض الناس يقولون, some of the people started saying, إنهم سوف يرون الثوب, that they're definitely going to see, because they thought they were intelligent. الثوب الجميل, the beautiful cloth. ولن يراه كثير من الناس لأنهم أغبياء. But most people are not going to see it because most people are stupid. واجتمع كثير من الناس أمام منزل النساجين. So a lot of people gathered in front of the house of the two weavers. وأمام قصر الملك, and in front of the king's castle. وداخل القصر, and inside the castle. أراد الناس رؤية الثوب السحري. The people wanted to see the magical cloth, the magical garment. بعد أن يلبسه الملك, after the king has worn it. حمل النساجان كثيرا من الصناديق وذهبا إلى القصر. حمل, to carry, so the two weavers carried a lot of boxes, a lot of suitcases, if you will. So they carried a lot of boxes with them and a lot of suitcases with them. وذهبا إلى القصر, and they went to the castle. قال النساجان إن النسيج السحري داخل الصناديق. The two weavers said that the secret, the magical garment, is inside the boxes. ثم طلبا من الملك أن يخلع ثيابه. Then they both asked the king to remove his clothes. فتح النساجان الصناديق. The two weavers opened the boxes. كانت الصناديق فارغة. The boxes were empty. مد النساجان أيديهما. The two weavers extended their arms. وحمل النسيج الذي لم يراه أحد. And they carried the cloth that nobody could see. لبس الملك الثياب. The king wore the cloth. لكن أحدا لم يراها. But nobody could see it. Nobody saw it. بقي الملك بثيابه الداخلية. The king remained with his inner garments. ظن الملك أن الناس يشاهدون الثوب. The king thought that the people were looking at the garment. فرفع ذراعيه وسألهم. So he raised his hand and asked them, هل هو جميل? Is it beautiful? صاح الوزير الأول إنه أجمل ثوب يا صاحب الجلالة. It is the most beautiful cloth, Your Majesty. وصاح الوزير الثاني, and the second minister also shouted, نعم, of course, إنه جميل جدا. It is so beautiful. وألوانه رائعة, and its colors are stunning. كان الناس ينظرون إلى الوزيرين الذكيين ثم ينظرون إلى الملك. The people were looking at the two smart ministers, the two intelligent ministers, then they looked at the king. لم يرى أحد الثوب. Nobody saw the garment. لكنهم صاحوا, but instead they shouted, نعم, ما أجمله. What so beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful than it. What a beauty. أراد الملك أن يقول, the king wanted to say, إنه لا يرى شيئا, that he does not see anything. لكنه خاف أن يسخر الناس منه, but he was afraid that the people will make fun of him. قال الملك لنفسه, so he said to himself, the king said to himself, شاهده كل هؤلاء, all these people have seen it. كلهم أذكياء, they're all smart, they're all intelligent. هل أنا الغبي? Am I the stupid one? هل أنا الغبي هنا? Am I the stupid one here? لكن الملك لم يتكلم. But the king did not say a word. قال الوزير الأول, so the first minister said, هل ترى هذا الطائر يا صاحب الجلالة? Do you see this beautiful bird over here, يا Our Majesty, or my Majesty? إنه جميل جدا. It's certainly very beautiful. هز الملك رأسه وقال. The king shook his head and said, نعم جميل. Yes, beautiful. قال الوزير الثاني. The second minister said, وهذه الزهرة جميلة جدا. And this rose, so beautiful. هز الملك رأسه. The king shook his head وقال, and he said, نعم, of course. ثم نظر الملك إلى النساجين وقال. Then the king looked at the two weavers and said, أحسنتما, you've done well, good job. إنه ثوب جميل جدا. It is certainly a very beautiful cloth, a very beautiful garment. أمر الملك حارسه أن يعطي النساجين ماله. The king ordered his guards to give أن يعطي النساجين, to give the two weavers money. فغادر بعد أن شكر الملك. So they both left. غادر, to leave. So they both left after they thanked the king. سهر الملك في القاعة فصاح الناس. The king في القاعة, I'm forgetting what في القاعة is. I'm just going to check that a little bit. I think is a courtyard. قاعة. Corridor, large room. Okay, the hall. We'll go with the hall. Yeah. So the king was stayed in the hall, and the people started shouting, إنه ثوب رائع. It is a magnificent cloth. إنه أجمل ثوب يا صاحب الجلالة. It is the most beautiful cloth, Your Majesty. فرح الملك بثوبه. The king was very happy with his cloth. وصار وهو يمد ذراعيه, and he kept walking while he extends his arms for everybody to see his beautiful magical cloth. وفجأة, and as he's passing people, he's walking past by people. وفجأة, and suddenly, سمع الملك طفلا يقول لأبيه. He heard a boy talking to his father. أين الثوب يا أبي? Where's the cloth, father? أنا لا أرى شيئا. I'm not seeing anything. قال الأب. The father said, نعم, أنا لا أرى شيئا أيضا. I'm not seeing anything either. قال رجل آخر. Another man said, الملك لا يلبس إلا ثيابه الداخلية. The king is not wearing anything but his inner garments. وقال رجل ثاني. And a second man said, لا أعلم أين هذا الثوب الجميل. I don't know where this beautiful cloth is. وبعد قليل هتف الناس. And after a little while, the people started shouting, the people started screaming, أين الثوب? أين الثوب? Where is the cloth? Where is the cloth? نحن لا نرى شيئا. We don't see anything. نظر الملك إلى وزيره الأول وقال. The king looked at his first minister and said, أنا لا أرى شيئا أيضا. أنا لا أرى شيئا أيضا. I'm not seeing anything also. ليس هنالك ثوب أبدا. There's no cloth at all. هذا الثوب خدعة. This game is a this game is a deception. This thawb is a deception. This cloth is a deception. I was deceived. Tricked is a trickery. خدعك ثم خدعتنا. They both fooled you, then they fooled all of us. They tricked you, and then they tricked all of us. خجل الوزير الأول. The first minister was so ashamed. وخرج من القصر, and he left the castle. وخرج الوزير الثاني كي يبحث عن النساجين. And the second minister left to look for the two weavers. لكنه لم يجدهما, but he didn't find them. وعاد الملك إلى غرفته وهو يشعر بالخجل والغباء. And the king returned to his room, and he was feeling so embarrassed and so stupid. And that will be the end of our stories. Any questions, any comments, any clarifications? I know it was a long one, but I think an interesting one also. Okay, so if there are no questions or anything, we can look at the reading comprehension test. So saying خدع النساجان الملكة لكي, so خدع, to trick, so the two weavers tricked the king so that, why did they trick the king? So that يلعبا, so that they could both play, so that يسخرا من الملك, so that they make fun of the king, so that يحصلا على المال, so that they get a lot of money. What do you guys think? Why did they trick the king?
يحصل على المال.
Yes,
Maybe.
so that they get a lot of money. That was their intention, and they did. داش الوزير الأول الملك. So the first minister did something to the king. خدع, he tricked. رأى, he saw. لم يرى, he did not see.
لم يرى.
I think, I don't know about this question. Sounds,
الوزير الأول الملك.
I think let's go خدع. Yeah, because he tricked. I mean, he didn't see anything, but he went to the king and he said, I saw something, right? So he also tricked the king, in a sense. Okay. كانت لحية الوزير الأول, the beard of the first minister was طويلة, long, كثيفة, thick, خفيفة, light. How was the beard?
Tall. That's one.
I can't remember.
I think it was thick.
طويلة.
It was thick. It was a very thick beard. Guys, give me a second. I need to pick a call. I'm just gonna. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, the beard was a thick beard. Okay. And yes, Mazida, this is a story from the Emperor's New Clothes. Yeah. The English version, true. ترك الملك أمور الحكم لوزرائه. The king left the matters of governance to his ministers. Why? لأنه كان مريضا, because he was sick. لأنه كان يهتم بالثياب, because he cared a lot about clothes. لأن وزيريه ذكيان, because both his two ministers were very smart. Why did he leave matters of governance?
Second one.
Yeah, the second one, because he cared about clothes too much that he left matters of governance. لم يرى داش الثوب, لم يرى الطفل, لم يرى الملك, لم يرى أحد. So لم يرى, no one. Yes, basically I gave you that. No one saw the clothes.
No one.
Yeah, and everybody pretended to see the clothes except the child.
I would have pretended.
Yeah, all of us I think would have pretended, because
Yeah.
nobody wants to be called stupid. النساجان طويلة. So لعب, the two weavers played for a long time, or like they played a game for a long time, or tricked them a long time. عمل, they worked a long time. رسم, they drew a long time, like they painted a long time. What do you think? What were they doing?
It could be one and two لعبان.
Yeah, they were just playing a game. They didn't do anything because there was nothing. So they were just playing a game a long time.
But they showed they were okay.
Yeah. كان داش أحمق. Somebody was stupid. أحمق is another word for stupid. So you have غبي and you have أحمق. So كان الشعب, the people, was stupid. كان الملك أحمق, the king was stupid. كان الوزيران أحمق, the two ministers were stupid.
The ministers.
Yeah?
I think the ministers.
I can't hear you.
They were all stupid.
Yeah, true, they were all stupid. That's very true. But I think in this case, the king was the most stupid because he kept giving money for something that's not even there. And, you know, they took advantage of that. Yeah. مدح dash الثوب. مدح, to embellish, to adorn, you know, مدح is to praise. Yeah, to praise. Sorry. To praise. So somebody praised the garment. الوزير الأول, the first minister. الشعب, the people. الملك والوزيران والشعب, the king and the ministers and the people.
Yeah. All of
Yeah,
them.
everyone praised the garment, which they didn't even
At
see.
first.
Yeah. أعطى الملك النساجين مالا. The king gave the two weavers money. How many times? مرتين, 2 times, 3 مرات, 3 times, مرة واحدة, 1 time.
Marathon.
So
Was it 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times. Because the first time when they went to the castle, they were given money. Then they asked for more, and then when they brought the invisible magical cloth, they were also given more money. 3 times.
Yeah.
كان نسيج الثوب, the fabric of the cloth was غريبا, strange, جميلا, beautiful, سحريا, magical.
Magical or
What do you guys
beautiful?
think?
Fabric.
Was it
It's
beautiful? Yeah, we've had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Jamila as well, but yeah, magical.
Yeah, that's magic. That's how they advertised it. Yeah, they're like, only it's magical, so you have to be smart to see it. Okay. عكس كلمة جميل. The opposite of the word beautiful. Is it طويل, long, قبيح, ugly, وسيم, handsome.
قبيح.
Yeah, قبيح, ugly. So yeah, if somebody asks you, hey, do you know some Arabic? Yeah, I know. قبيح. أنت قبيح. You're ugly. that's some Arabic. معنى كلمة وجد. What is the meaning of the word وجد? To find. Okay. لقي, to meet. رمى, to throw. حزن, to be sad. I think in this case, وجد would mean لقي, like to come upon something, to find something. Like, if I find you, then I've more likely met you. Something like that. عكس كلمة يلبس. The opposite of the word to put on, so basically to remove, like put on clothes, is to يلبس, he put on clothes. يرتدي, يرتدي, يرتدي. What does this mean? Forgetting what this means. I'm just gonna check it up real quickly. Probably, yeah.
To revert.
To go back.
Like to go back.
يرتدي. Oh, to put on, apparently. You see, that was the answer. And we couldn't have, no. So يرتدي is to put on. It's the same as يلبس, basically. يلبس and يرتدي, same meaning. And then you have يخلع, to remove. يمطحي, oh, this is another word I don't know. What was it? يمتطي. يمتطي. Very يمتطي. Mount or border, right? Okay. I guess like a camel or a horse. So the opposite of the word to put on would be to remove.
Yeah.
معنى كلمة يبحث. The meaning of the word to find or to search or to look for. يفتش, to look for, to investigate. يفتش. يجمع, to gather. يبعثر, to, is it to dig? بعثر, to remove. I know what it means, but I don't know how to explain it. So I'm gonna check again. So يبعثر. Again, you can see our vocabulary is increasing. So to scatter or disperse. You guys can still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because it's raining outside and I don't know if there's a lot of interference. Okay. معنى كلمة يبحث, so it would be, of course, يفتش, to investigate, to look for. يجمع is together. يبعثر, we just looked at it, is to disperse. To scatter. عكس كلمة ذكي. The opposite of the word ذكي, intelligent, smart. So the opposite would it be حكيم, wise, غبي, stupid. البدين. The بدين, is it that? Yeah,
Happy.
exactly. غبي. Yeah. معنى كلمة خدعة. What is the meaning of the one, the word خدعة? A trickery or some game. كذبة, a lie. حيلة, like a plot or a scheme. ضربة, a beating. Yeah, so حيلة, because it's like a game, like a plot, a scheming. عكس كلمة كثيفة. The opposite of the word thick. كثيفة, is it طويلة, long, قصيرة, short, or خفيفة, light? Yeah. Jim, Hamid Noor is participating in the chat. Thank you. So we have خفيفة. So thick, light. A light beard would be لحية خفيفة. And a thick beard would be لحية كثيفة. معنى كلمة سكان. The meaning of the word سكان, like we talked about سكنة, to settle. So سكان, these are the settlers, or in this case أهل. So you have أهل, you have أبناء, and you have جيران. So أهل, people of something. أبناء, the sons. جيران, neighbors. Okay, so in this case, سكان will be the أهل, the people. And then we have عكس كلمة السابق. السابق, the opposite of السابق. So السابق is before. Will it be الأول, the first? اللاحق, later. So سابق, remember, means before. لاحق, later. المتقدم, the one that comes. I don't know if it's Jim or it's ba. متقدم. Let's try. I don't know. No, it's لاحق. I know it. Yeah. So لاحق is after. سابق is before. Yeah. So that's something to know there. معنى كلمة دليل. The meaning of the word دليل. دليل is evidence. برهان is also evidence. عجوبة, I think something to do with something strange, or I'm gonna check this out, I'm not so sure. صحة, is this عافية? Is this like health? Yeah, Hamid, Alif is right. Burhan, like this word comes also in the Quran, and when I'm doing the vocabulary list, you'll see it. Burhan Rabbi. لولا أن رأى برهان ربي. If Yusuf did not see the evidence or the dalil from his master. Okay, and that brings us to the end of the story. I know it has a lot, it's very long. It has a lot of different vocabulary, but we are progressing. You know, we started short with small words and small vocabulary. Now we are going a bit longer stories, a little bit more new vocabulary as we go on. So the stories are going to start getting long like this. And I might not be able to read it twice. So we'll just have to read it once like we did today, inshallah. Any questions or any clarifications before we end? Because I see we are at time. وإياكم جزاكم الله خيرا.
I didn't see the end coming, that it was the child who was saving the day. From the
It's always, you know, children are always truthful. They'll just tell you like it is.
Yeah, they are
They'll
not
just tell you.
seeing.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What beautiful clothes? The guy is naked. So yeah, it was a funny one, I think. Very interesting. Okay. If there's nothing else, we can end there. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. See you guys next week inshallah. شكرا and thank you too Hamid. جزاكم الله خيرا.